for me, principled leadership comes before authentic. So to be authentic, you need to be principled. You need to be grounded. When I moved into that role, it was, I drank the Kool-Aid. I was all about, going to meetings, and I would use the terminology bums and seats like it was, an absolute natural term to be using. And it wasn't until I moved out of that role that I you become horrified by the terminology that you use. But I think it's an example of the capitalistic kind of environment that we were working, that environment that's looking at how do we make money? How do we build, capital? When we started to call students our clients and changing, and our customers and changing those phrases, students, were not at the center of our business. It was just about building numbers. Certainly the international student offices were still working so incredibly hard, but the rest of the university was just not connected. And that dependency, of course, with the pandemic on international students is also changing. And so I think what's happened is we became greedy and we lost sight of what we were doing. But the biggest thing, I think, is what a principled leader does is they create a core team around them. You're going to acclimatize to a certain degree, so you can't hold yourself too guilty when that happens. But the firmer you are in knowing yourself and who you are will help you navigate to make the decision whether or not that's the right environment for you. And I guess that's where principled leadership is different. It's in my leadership theory is very different from all of the others, is that it's very focused on the individual. It starts with you, it ends with you. It's about you finding out who you are and how you can be the best. And I know we overuse the word version of yourself these days, but it truly, authentically is about that. But just keep doing what you're doing. The work is so important. Be patient, persevere. Don't compromise your integrity, and have the courage to be who you are.